We're here with Eastern Kentucky quarterback Parker McKinney, man. Parker, the first question is, you decided to come back for another year, man. You've achieved everything, all the American awards, all conference. What really drove you back to Eastern Kentucky?
Honestly, it's just like the coaching staff, my teammates, and just really the community around Eastern Kentucky and Richmond. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of unfinished business at EKU. Obviously, we made the playoffs last year. It was a big goal, but just making the playoffs really wasn't necessarily exactly what we wanted. So, there's, like I said, a lot of unfinished business and then people around there. And I feel like I can accomplish kind of everything I want to accomplish from Eastern Kentucky, if that makes sense.
You mentioned that playoff run, of course. You guys wanted to make a bigger run. What was your biggest learning experience from that game and that experience?
Yeah, I think the biggest learning experience is I felt like we kind of all set our standards to make the playoffs. And so once we made it, it was almost like a lot of people on the team felt like we accomplished something when in reality we really didn't accomplish anything. So I think this year to set the standards higher than what it was last year.
Pretty much all your weapons are returning, man. Your top wide receiver, top running back. You guys have a lot of returning talent. What's the chemistry like in the offensive, just in terms of the offensive unit going into 2023?
We do return a lot, like you said, and we also lost both of our outside receivers. So we've got a few guys in. So I'm kind of getting the chemistry with those guys. But obviously the people here last year, we're just looking to pick up where we left off from last year.
I know Coach Wells had unfortunate passing away recently. He wasn't able to be here today. How did the team rally around him and just offer y'all support, help with them going through this hard time?
Yeah, at Eastern Kentucky, we're all a huge family, and everyone loves Coach Wells. Last year he, obviously had the episode before the season, so that kind of brought us all closer together. And so from there, we're all super close with each other. So whenever this happened to him, obviously a lot of people reached out, and we're all there for him, and I think he knows that.
You're going to be one of the top prospects coming out of the FCS this season. What would it mean to you, just looking back through your whole journey, to hear your name called in the NFL draft?
It means the world to me. That's a dream of mine since I was a little kid. I've worked so hard for that to hopefully come true for me. So obviously, like I said, that would mean the world.
Going into this year, I mentioned you've achieved everything. What are your personal goals for the 2023 season?
Personal goals, I get asked that question a lot. I don't really have a lot of personal goals. My personal goals would just be, limit my interceptions. I literally want to go the whole season and try and throw the least amount of interceptions as possible. That's kind of a goal of mine. The rest of my goals kind of align with the team goals. Obviously win the conference, make the playoffs, and then hopefully get to that national championship game.
And then the final question, man, what's your message to all the Eastern Kentucky fans out there, and what then not only can they expect from you, but the team going into this season?
Yeah, I think you're going to expect a team that loves to play football, that's going to run around and have a lot of energy. So I think it'll be fun. Hopefully you guys can come out and watch us play.
Parker, I appreciate you, man. Congrats on the big season last year. Looking forward to an even bigger one in 2023.
Thank you, awesome. Appreciate you having me.